Stephen Jones.
Well, taking a look at today's time lapse, you can see plenty of cloud cover over there. Pretty much overcast for St. Angelo today. Until we get to this evening, you finally start to see a little bit of clearing out towards the west. Going to continue that trend as we go into the overnight hours. And luckily, as we see these clear skies, going to cool off pretty nicely. I'm thinking the 40s tonight, potentially. Right now, still in the 60s, 67 here in town, 64 for Sterling City, 63 over in Mertzen as well as Ozona right now, and off towards the east, only 65 in Brady and Junction. So about 4 degrees of spread across the entire Concho Valley right now. And when we're looking at those dew points, starting to dry out just a little bit, 50 degrees up in Sterling City, 57 in Junction. So all of us in the 50s now, out of those 60s, but relative humidity indices in those 70s and 60s as our temperatures come down and get closer to that. So still going to be pretty muggy until we get into tomorrow. Take a look at our moisture tracker here. You can start to see a little bit of that drier air working into the Concho Valley, some more of those browns, but already by Monday, more of those blues into the Rio Grande Valley and plenty of greens right here in the Concho Valley. So we're going to have the moisture in place by Monday evening. And as we look at the upper level pattern, you can see we're going to be dealing with this first trough is off towards the east. So we're looking mainly at this one off towards the west coast that's on its way to us by about Tuesday into, or Monday into Tuesday, really. Going to see the majority of that energy coming through the Concho Valley already, shooting overhead by about midweek. That's when it looks like it could start to finally slide off towards the west, but still going to see how that shapes up. For right now, this tonight's severe weather outlook, you can see mainly level 2 and 1 out of 5. We've seen this update from the National Weather Service. It's level 1 out of 5 for the Concho Valley, level 2 out of 5 just below us, including Houston, and then down towards the Rio Grande Valley. So still a pretty severe night. And when we're looking here in town, not looking like, I'm not expecting at least not too much weather. Should be mostly off towards the south, and you can see that here pretty well on the satellite flash flood warning. Off towards the east, severe thunderstorm watch box. Looks like through Eagle Pass to about Corpus Christi. You can see plenty of activity on the radar as well. When we're looking at Houston, got a pretty good dose of that rain. Still a good amount of showers and storms into South Texas right now, so that's why they're still under that severe thunderstorm watch. Luckily, ours just to the south has expired now, and as we get a little bit closer to the Concho Valley, you can see our closest storms. We were looking at maybe just one more trying to work in towards Junction. Luckily, that stayed south of Kimball County and has worked off towards the east now, so I think that's all that we're going to be seeing as we go through the overnight hours. Take a look at our future cast here. You can see going to be clearing up pretty nice into these overnight hours. That's going to help us cool off with that radiational cooling. By tomorrow night, I've reintroduced a 10% chance, mainly for Crockett County, because we're going to have a couple storms firing off towards the west, and if something fires off one of those outflows, can't rule it out for Crockett County mainly, but the rest of us should stay pretty dry as we go through our Saturday. So looking like a good day to get out there and vote. By Sunday, partly cloudy skies return, so gonna already start to see the return of that moisture, but mainly by Monday, take a look at this. You can see the cloud cover really working in, and as we go into Monday afternoon, take a look off towards the west. This line of showers and storms starting to fire off about 6 to 7 p.m. is what current models are calling for, but unfortunately, this is where our model data is running out right now, so gonna get a closer look at this tomorrow as we go into KSAN weekend news, but still watching for that rain. Definitely, we could all use it. For tonight, under the clear sky is gonna cool off pretty nicely. Like I said, 49 degrees is what I'm calling. Winds out of the northeast, 5 to 15 miles an hour. Going to hold pretty true into tomorrow as well. Under those clear skies, going to get up to 80 degrees. Just looking like a great Saturday to get out there and do anything you want to. And if you're trying to get in a workout, looking like a great day for that as well. Really throughout the entire day, I don't think you have too much to worry about. Maybe by 6 p.m. over towards Ozona, you're going to see that stray shower or storm, but I think most of us going to be staying dry, like I said. As we look at that 7-day forecast, here's where the rain chances really come in Monday night into Tuesday. Daytime highs and overnight lows holding pretty steady in those upper 50s and 60s for lows, and then around that 80-degree mark for daytime highs. But after we get through Monday to Tuesday, those rain chances start to dwindle off as we head into the second weekend of May. That's going to be all for your 7-day forecast, but stick around for more KSAN.